Hi, I'm Dan Grieve and I've teamed up with Adidas Golf to help 3 lucky Golf Monthly readers improve their short game. Let's get started. Right, Richard, great to have you here in the bunker.
Hi, thanks very much.
Tell me about your bunker play. You're saying you're playing off 26?
Yeah.
And you don't like the bunkers?
No, I either end up staying in the bunker or thinning it way over the back.
Okay, not a good combination.
No.
Right. Can I just watch you at 2 shots first, see
Yeah.
what's going on? I'm giving you a nice lie. We're going for this pin over here, okay? That's the heavy one leaving the bunker, yeah?
Yeah.
Again. And there's a thin one. That wasn't perfectly done for camera, by the way. That's sort of typically the shots you get.
Yeah.
Okay, right. Stand this side. Okay, 2 very different shots, but the same fault. Okay, so really for you, your setup isn't where it needs to be. So you're not creating the platform that you need to play good bunker shots. Bunker shots really for me are 90% setup, 10% swing, and your setup is quite narrow.
Yeah.
And you've actually got the majority of your weight on your right side. I know it's quite a tall lip, this,
yeah.
but your brain's saying, I've got to get back to try and get this thing up. And as you're coming down, you're leaning back a bit. There's quite a lot of sort of right hand here, and you're just hitting way back on it. But sometimes you'll actually lean back even more and you'll hit up on it and get that ball first. So I think if we get your setup correct, I think the whole thing will just chain react much better.
Okay.
So I'm going to set up this one. I'm going to put my footprints in the sand. You're going to stand in my footprints, and
Yeah.
you're going to tell me what you feel.
Okay.
So I'll put a line there for the club face as well. I'll dig them in. So there we go. So come and stand, put your right foot there, and your left foot there. And then put the club behind the ball, and then open the face on that line. I'm just going to make a couple of other little tweaks before you tell me what you feel. So I want your pelvis to come forward a bit more. A bit more. There we are. Lovely.
All right,
okay,
yeah.
hang on. Right, there we go. And then I don't want that shaft to lean too much. I want it open.
Open
And shaft there. Let's have a look at your foot. Hips forward again, they've come back. Right, now that looks really good.
Yeah.
It probably feels very different.
Feels weird. Yeah.
Tell me what can you feel is different?
Hands are low.
Lower hands.
And the weight's definitely on the left.
More on the left, yeah. What about distance from the ball?
It's further away.
Further away,
Yeah.
okay, which helps you get lower hands.
Yeah. But
you
my
don't-
eyes are almost over the ball.
Okay, yeah, well, you're more over it. So what you've got there, you've got a setup that hopefully feels like you're less likely to move around too much.
Yes.
You feel like you've got a bit more rooting down?
Yeah.
Okay, great. Now, while we're going to concentrate on the swing here, keep your pressure here at all times.
Yeah.
Take a back swing. And I want you to feel like you're turning this right side and actually getting a bit of a turn there, okay? Really turning here. Keep your weight here, as I say. Now, as you come down, you must keep your weight forward. Now, come down. The end of the club, swing and release. And I want you to focus on your chest, turning, and finishing somewhere like here.
Yeah.
Can you get there, do you
Yeah,
reckon?
just about.
The back's going to allow you. But you can see you've kept your weight here at all times. Okay, now that looks good.
Yeah.
So let's not worry too much about getting the perfect shot. Let's just focus on, can we just get some stability in your legs? Okay, and that's great. Just hit one from there. Very, very good shot. How did that feel?
Much better.
You
More
looked
in
a lot
control.
more stable.
Yeah.
A lot
Yeah.
more stable. I mean, for you, if you can just get it out and 2 putt, your handicap's coming down, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. Right, and again, just further away from the ball. Don't get too open. You're aiming a bit too far left there, actually. So aim a little bit more at the flag. That's really good. Pelvis forward more. Fine. Oh, now that is world class. Okay, you moved your chest better on that one than the previous one, and it had some spin.
And it stopped.
It stopped really quickly.
Yeah.
So that was a proper bunker shot.
Yeah, that's
It
felt
wasn't-
right.
It didn't kind of just get out and run. That came out with height and spin.
Yeah.
And really, we just got you set up.
Yeah.
Yeah. Feels good, right?
It does.
Bunker shots like that.
It does.
Right, and
I
again.
can do that every time. I'll be
Well,
happy.
let's see if we can do 2 in a row. Here we go. So, pelvis forward, hands back a little bit, open the face. Right, pelvis forward a bit more. Come on, forward. Right, keep it forward, turn your chest. Very good. Well done. That's fantastic, isn't it? I'm going to give you one extra thing if I'm not pushing it. Come this side. So, setup's transformed, body movement is transformed. Can you do one extra thing, which is just make sure as you come through that the loft stays on the club face a bit more? You did it quite well on the nice high one you hit. The
Yeah.
other two, it's turned over. See how the club's turned over?
Okay.
A bit like you might do that in the full swing.
Yeah.
But, you know, in short game, you've really got to make sure that loft stays on this way. Okay,
and that's with the hands?
It's with the hands. When the chest moves more, it's going to help you do that. But
okay.
yeah, just feel like don't overthink it. Get the club face looking back at you.
Yeah.
And let your instinct do it,
okay?
Okay? Nice and wide again. Pelvis forward. That's good. So as you're coming through, it's going more like that.
Yeah.
See? Not that way.
Yeah.
Okay? As you turn your chest. Now that's much better. Height and spin. Yeah. You got some awareness of that?
Yeah.
Now as it comes through, if you do that, you see the loft and bounce stays on.
Yeah.
And that's how the ball gets out the bunker. It's how you work the sand. The sand goes under the ball, or the sand lifts the ball out the bunker.
Yeah.
When your face turns over it, can you see how it will dig in?
Yeah.
And it won't project the sand high enough to get the ball out.
Yeah. And the big difference is I'm not thinking about where am I hitting the ball.
No.
Because I'm set up right for it now.
Good.
Whereas
normally you'd be thinking how many inches
with my
behind.
head, where do I need to hit?
Yeah, you don't need to worry about any of that stuff. I never look at the sand behind the ball.
Yeah.
Never think of that. Most good players would never think of that. Just trust it. From that setup, if you're releasing the club properly, you're turning properly, and you've got your weight sufficiently forward, the club will just bottom out 1 to 2 inches before.
Yeah.
Now, if I try and hit 2 inches before, I'll hit 4 inches before. You know, it kind of just comes
Yeah.
back. So yeah, just look at the ball. Perfect. Genuinely, I could not play it any better than that. Did you see the spin on the picks there going? That's the spin rate,
Yeah.
really gone up. That means you can play that to a short-sided pin, and you can actually control it.
Fabulous.
And get some spin. So yeah, just got to get those concepts. It's all about getting world-class basics. There's no reason you, of 26, can't be world-class over the ball.
Yeah.
Okay? There's no reason at all. And you can see there, just by getting the setup right, how it's chain reacted in terms of how you move, and you're hitting better bunker shots. So,
brilliant.
Yeah, I'll leave you to practice
Thank
that
you.
bit, okay? All
Thanks
right.
very much.
Great pleasure.
Cheers.
Cheers.
So before I came here today, my short game was a bit of a lottery. The occasional good shot, but lots of duffs and lots of thins. I asked specifically to work on the bunker shots today, and that was fantastic. You know, the focus on how to set up right and let the swing take care of itself was really, really helpful. So even on Saturday this week, I took 3 shots to get out of a bunker, and the 3rd shot was thinned right over the back of the green. It just ruins your whole round. And I really had no idea what I was doing wrong. So being able to reliably now, hopefully, get the ball out of the bunker and get it into play is going to make a huge difference to my rounds. The real benefit of spending time with Dan is getting the feel for what a good setup feels like. So watching the videos, hearing what he tells other people is great, but actually feeling it for real and then experiencing the impact of getting it right is just so much better for the memory.